welcome you all. In this lecture we are going to learn about the geometric design of highways. So first we want to know the definition. What is the geometric design? Simple. See here, the design of visible features of road. So here the design of visible features of the roads is known as geometric design, right? Simple. See, what is the geometric design? Design of visible features. That may be alignment, that may be sight distance, that may be intersection. See here, already we learn about the what is the alignment, right? Simple. What is the alignment? The layout of center line of the road on the ground is known as alignment. So here alignment is different types: horizontal alignment and vertical alignment, right? Next, side distance. What is the side distance? We will learn in the next lecture, right? Next, intersection means, see, intersection, the design of intersection also important, right? Maybe 4 junctions will come, right? This is one intersection, right? So here this intersection also deals with the geometric design, right? Simple. Once look at the definition. The geometric design of highway deals with the dimensions and layout of visible features of the highway, such as alignment, side distance and intersection. Simple. See here, the design of visible features such as alignment, side distance, intersection is known as geometric design, right? See here, what is the importance? Why we are considering geometric design for highways? See here, the traffic operation is with the maximum safety. The traffic operation is maximum safety and economical. Safety and economical means the traffic operation is also economical, means at reasonable cost. The traffic operation we can maintain, and we are using, means, see here, the comfortability also. The road operation is, the traffic operation is comfortable also, right? Simple. One is maximum efficiency, maximum safety, maximum comfort, maximum means reasonable cost. That's it. Next, here, geometric design of highways deals with the following elements. See, these all elements are most important. We will learn one by one in future classes. One is cross-sectional elements. Next one is side distance consideration. Next, horizontal alignment. Next, vertical alignment. Next, intersection alignment, right? So here, cross-sectional elements of highways means if the road is there, right? So here, if I will take cross-section, then what I will observe? Maybe median, maybe shoulder, maybe curb. So right, so all things one by one, what are the cross-section elements we want to discuss, what is the width, etc. all we want to discuss. Next, side distance we want to discuss. Next, we want to discuss alignment. Next, we want to discuss intersection elements. Next, right, so here, what are the design controls and criteria? Means what are the factors we want to consider while designing of visible features? So here we have to consider design speed of the vehicle. We want to consider topography of the terrain. We want to consider the traffic factors. Next, we want to consider the design hourly volume, means hourly how the traffic volume will change, right? And capacity also we want to consider. Next, we want to consider environmental and other factors, environmental and other factors. So one by one we will discuss. What is the first one? Design speed. What is the first one? Design speed. See here, we in India, for different types of roads we have different design speed values. See, for expressways we have 120 km per hour. For national highway we have 100 km per hour. For state highway we have 80 km per hour, right? So MDR 60, next ODR 50, next VR village road we have 30 to 40, like that, right? Right. So depending upon the design speed also, the geometric design will depend. Next, topography. See here, topography means slope of the terrain. Slope of the terrain. See here, if the slope is less than 10%, then that is a plain terrain. If the slope is 10 to 25%, then that is a rolling terrain. If the slope is 25 to 60%, then mountainous. If more than 60, that is steep terrain, means hilly terrain, right? Simple. Plain, rolling, mountainous, hill means steep. That's it. Next, traffic factors. See, in the traffic factors we want to consider only two things. One is vehicular characteristics, means vehicle factors we want to consider. Next, we want to consider driver factors, means see, we want to consider the dimensions of the vehicle. Next, we want to consider the reaction time of the driver. So these two things we want to consider while designing geometric design. Next, definitely we want to consider the hourly volume and capacity. Design hourly volume and capacity. See, everyone thinks that we want to design for maximum flow. That is wrong. See, definitely we want to think for each and every hour, means hourly volume of the traffic we want to consider. Next, environmental factors, maybe aesthetics, landscaping, air pollution, noise pollution, right? Next, pavement surface characteristics. See here, geometric design maybe deals with the pavement also, right? So here this is the first character I can say, pavement, right? See here, the pavement characteristics also depends on the while designing the geometric design, right? So here, availability of the material, volume, composition, traffic, soil subgrade, climate condition, construction facility, or cost consideration, right? So here, what are the important surface characteristics? We want to study about the friction, pavement unevenness, light reflecting characteristics, and drainage of surface water, right? Next, yeah, we know very well about the friction, right? In the engineering mechanics we will learn about the friction, right? See, friction deals with only two things, that is skid and slip. What is the difference between skid and slip? I will draw the figure. Look here. See, for example, right, see here, this is the wheel of the vehicle, right? So how the wheel is this way, the wheel will rotating, the vehicle wheel will rotating. For example, if I am applying the brakes, then what will happen? Maybe the vehicle change its position, right? After some time the vehicle may get a new position, right? So here, what is this? This is the rotation of the wheel. Next, what is this? Length of the traveling, right? See, if the length of the traveling is more, then the rotation of the wheel, what is the meaning of that? See here, if the length of the traveling is more than the rotation of the wheel, then that is known as skid. Skid means the length of the traveling is more than the rotation of the wheel. Then what is the slip? Slip means opposite to the skid, means the rotations are more then the traveling length, right? Next, what are the factors affecting the friction or skid resistance? So here, types of the pavement, roughness of the pavement, right? Next, type of the condition of the tire, maybe new tire, maybe old tire. Next, speed of the vehicle. Next, brake efficiency. Next, load and tire pressure, temperature of tire and pavement, right? These are the factors we'll consider. Depends on the friction also, means friction will affect all these points. Next, right, see, this is most important values. See, IRC recommended two values, right? One is longitudinal friction value, that is 0.35 to 0.4. Lateral coefficient of friction value 0.15. What is the meaning of that? See here, if we consider the friction value along the road, that is the longitudinal friction, the value is 0.35 to 0.4. Lateral means along the width of the road, right? That friction is known as lateral friction, that is 0.15. Next, pavement unevenness. What is the pavement unevenness? Means, see here, the if we have uneven pavement, then that is a pavement unevenness. Maybe the road may be with different unevenness, means up and downs, right? So here, what is the disadvantage of the unevenness? Right, the fuel consumption is more, vehicle operation cost is more, that is discomfort to the user, maybe not safe to the user. Next, tire will damage. Then how we are measuring the pavement unevenness? Pavement unevenness we are measuring with the help of bump integrator, right? See here, bump indicator like this. Look at the figure. I will show the figure. Right, this is the bump indicator. Vehicle may be with there, right? With the help of vehicle, bump indicator will measure the unevenness value, means up and downs, right? Here, this is the bump indicator, right? So here the bump indicator is connected with the vehicle, right? So that's that is the bump indicator, right? See here, if the bump indicator value is less than 150, then 150 centimeter per kilometer, then that is the high speed road, right? Maybe national highway, maybe state highway, right? Next, if the bump indicator value is 150 to 250, 250, if the bump indicator value is 150 to 250 centimeter per hour, then that is a what we can low comfort, maybe a medium comfort, right? Because unevenness values are more. Next, if the value is more than 350 centimeter per hour, then this type of road is unsatisfactory road, means this type of road is not used for the traveling. That's it. So these all values are recommended by IRC, Indian Road Congress. What are the values? Simple. See, first value is less than 150 centimeter per hour. Then okay, no problem, right? Good, means high speed roads, right? Second value is 150 to 250, then centimeter per hour, right? This type road is a satisfactory road, means no problem, we can travel. But if the bump indicator value is more than 350, that is the very damaged road, so that road is not used for the traveling, right? These three values are recommended by the IRC, Indian Road Congress. Next, unevenness of the pavement surface may be caused, already we discussed just now, right? Because maintenance cost will increase. Next, uncomfort means discomfort to the user, safety is not there, right? Next, right, Next one is light reflecting characteristics. What is the light reflecting characteristics? Means the headlight of the vehicle, how reflect the opposite person, right? See here, night visibility very much depends upon the light reflecting characteristics of the pavement surface. Definitely in the night the light may be reflected. That's why here in India, medians, we are providing medians, means with the help of trees, the roads medians will cover with the help of trees, with the help of plants, small trees and small plants, right? So here this is the traffic separator. With the help of traffic separator, the light reflecting is stopped, right? This is the one flow of roads, this is the opposite flow of roads. Between we have median or traffic separator, right? The main purpose is light reflecting is not upon the opposite, on the opposite vehicle. That's why here median will provide, means traffic separator. That's it. Next, see here, the glare may be caused on the reflection of the headlight is high on wet pavement. Means if the pavement is wet, means with water, then the glare is high, the reflection of the glare is high. If we have dry road, then the glare is less on the flexible pavement. In future we will learn what is the flexible pavement. Means bituminous pavement. Next, opposite to the rigid pavement. Means here oppositely we are there for the rigid pavement. See, light colored or white pavement or rigid pavement surface give good visibility at night, particularly during the rain, and produces a glare or eye strain during the bright sunlight. Means in the night the rigid pavement is good, means concrete pavement. Rigid pavement means concrete pavement. So this is about the light reflecting characteristics on the different types of pavements.